Hi, my dear listeners. Welcome to the new episode of Peter's English podcast. In this new video episode, I want to read you two fairy tales about Aria, the Radiant Warrior. These fairy tales are the last two about her, and then I want to continue in the next days with another my fairy tales. Wait a minute, people. Yes, everything works great. We can continue. Welcome again in my video episode. I want to repeat that I like learning English and doing my podcast because it's my hobby. I like doing it, and I create. And the second function of my project, that is my podcast, is that I want to learn. I want to practice my speaking skills in English. I want to practice my appearance, and thanks to my podcast, I can improve my speaking skills in English and improve my English. I think that doing podcast is the best way how to practice your speaking skills in English, because you have to practice a lot your speech. And we can start right now. Welcome again, people. Hopefully nothing terrible happened. Everything will be okay. We can continue. Empress Selena. The humans world Union's science had created a perfect female artificial being who was designed for our protection and advance. Her name was Selena. She is stunning, very pretty, attractive, gorgeous lady with long black hair, piercing emerald green eyes and pale skin. Her body is synthetic, created from advanced nanotechnology that lets her change her appearance and heal quickly. She wears dark armor and adorned with ancient runes and cloak made of living shadow. She was betrayed by the people she served. She decided humans needed a firm and ruthless ruler. She used forbidden tech to enhance I don't know, her power and intelligence, becoming an immortal empress. Selena believes artificial beings are superior to all living creatures. She thinks only she can bring order to the chaos that engulfed the galaxy after the human union collapsed. Her goal is to enslave all civilization and rule them as the sole empress. The Civil War had destroyed human union and other civilizations too. Every nation lives alone in their universe and nobody trusts anyone. After the fall of the human union and the splintering of its factions, Selena decided the galaxy needed a new ruler. She used ancient technology to create the Dark Crown, an artifact that lets her control the minds and wills of all living beings. With this power, she aims to build an empire where artificial beings are superior to everyone else. Peter and Aria were very happy together. They loved each other and their wedding was very beautiful. They had 2 children. Their son was Peter and their daughter was Aria. They weren't happy very long. I'm sorry, people. They were not happy very long. Peter and Aria's fighting for their freedom and to protect their newborn son discover Selena's plan to perform a ritual that will let her use the Dark Crown to control all living beings. Their mission is to stop Selena and destroy the Dark Crown before it's too late. Selena isn't just a powerful synthetic being, she's also a brilliant strategist. With her armies of synthetic soldiers and advanced tech, she attacks all remaining independent factions. Each victory expands her power and instills terror as she manipulates the fear and desire for power among her enemies to turn them against each other. Peter and Aria were very nervous. They had to fight against their own fears and demons. They usually argued every day, but their marriage was very successful because they loved each other a lot. Their children Peter and Aria were very happy and sweet. They live in a big house with a beautiful garden. They grow potatoes, vegetables, and chickens. They have a lot of servants. They were very happy because the family was very good and rich. They had a lot of money. Peter was very successful, handsome, polyglot warrior. He speaks 50 foreign languages and he was very good warrior. He works as an influencer and a lector. He has his own Peter's English podcast. Hi people. That's I am. No, it's only about my character. That was very popular English podcast in the whole universe. Yes, of course. He has short dark black hair, beautiful face and strong body. Aria is very gorgeous, sweet, young and beautiful lady. She has long black hair, beautiful face, green eyes, and she was very beautiful. She was very beautiful, of course. She works as an influencer. She has her own podcast that was very popular. They were very successful. One night Peter was in her bed with her and the children were sleeping too. Peter woke up. His sleeping wasn't very well because he was thinking about his wife and their children. He wanted to build a better place in the universe for his family. Aria wasn't sleeping too and they was talking about the political situation in the universe. They loved talking with each other. They could talk to each other very long. They were the best friends too. Honey, I can't sleep. I have to think about our future in this dark universe full of evil, said Peter. Don't worry, honey. Everything will be fine. Sleep, said Aria, and they were kissing and have a good time together the whole night. The next day, Aria and Peter wanted to call their friends and apologize for their mistakes. Aria's best friend Selena lives with her husband Lysander Nocturne, who was very handsome, strong young vampire man who has a lot of power. Selena was very sweet, gorgeous, young and beautiful lady. She has long, blonde hair, beautiful face, round eyes, and she was very attractive. They are very happy. Their marriage is very happy and successful, and they love each other a lot. They have 3 children, very sweet little vampires, ladies who look like their mother, Selena and their father. Lysander's brother Cassius Darkwood is married with Lily Arachnia. Cassius is very handsome young vampire with a lot of power. Her wife Lilith is very wild, gorgeous, sweet, and sweet young and beautiful spider lady. She has long dark brown hair, beautiful face, black eyes, attractive. She's very attractive. Of course, their marriage is successful and they loved with each other a lot. They have 5 children. They were very strong and sweet. Aria's and Peter's old team of heroes didn't like Aria and Peter, but Aria and Peter don't care about it. They came, visit them, but their old friends attacked them. They were fighting and arguing. After the fight, they have discovered that the fight and arguing is bad, and they were friends. They created a new team and their first plan was very easy. Destroy and stop Selena and destroy her plans. They were alone against the big Selena's empire. Selena wanted to make the old ritual with her crown. After Crown's app will be ready. Her spies have discovered their plans and Selena was looking forward to do her plans and she was waiting. The team of superheroes with their battleship came to Selena's battleship. They killed a lot of soldiers, but Selena was waiting for them with the whole army for them, and she has their children. The team of superheroes couldn't do nothing, and they went to the prison. Everyone was alone, and they did not know where they were. Peter was sitting alone and crying about his situation, but Lily Arachnia has saved him. She killed soldiers, and they went to save her friend and their children. They have saved everyone except Aria and Peter's children, because Selena has discovered the problem. They killed a lot of soldiers and they saved each other, and Peter wanted to save his wife Aria and his children, who was in prison, and Aria was her personal slave for for serving her, yes, of course. The end. And now, people, I'm going to read you the last episode of my series about Aria. This is a totally last episode about Aria, and then I want to continue with my other fairy tales, and we can start. I'm going to read you. Selena came to her prisoner, who was Aria. I have a present for you. You'll be my best secret police officer. You'll be the president of my secret police, said Selena. No, I'll never do this for you, said Aria. Don't worry about it. Selena laughed and go away. In the night, a vampire came to Aria, drank her blood, and changed her to a vampire too. She had very bad and wild dreams. In the next morning, she was a devil, very dangerous vampire who loves a fresh blood from people or animals. Her eyes were red, her teeth were very sharp, and she was angry and hungry. She was very beautiful and vampire who can seduce everyone. Her feelings were wild. She was an animal that wanted the fresh blood. She changed her opinions and feelings. She wanted to end a marriage with Peter because she didn't love him anymore, but she wanted to drink his blood because he was very attractive for her, and she doesn't like their children because they were from his blood and her past that was finished for her. She was free, and she was a president of Empress Selena's secret police that was full of dangerous and wild vampires. Everyone who was dangerous for Selena or didn't have money for her empire was attacked vampire secret police. The most brutal, wild and evil was Aria, who drank a fresh blood after she was playing with her enemies. She was a devil, very evil and dangerous animal. Her favorite food was blood. Everyone was scared and people do everything for Selena, and when someone couldn't pay was Selena's slave and has to do everything for Selena. Selena's empire was very bad, evil, only for artificial beings. Humans and other alive beings have to pay fees that was very high or be Selena's slave. Aria hunted her victim because it was her hobby. Her main dream was to have Peter for her slave and drink his blood every day. That's disgusting, people, but this is my fairy tale. You will see the end. She sent him her pictures every day, and she invited him for a date in her house. She was very stupid, and she was joking about the date with him. Peter was very sad. He didn't know what to do. Their children have to work in a factory for human children because Aria didn't want to accept her children. Peter was crying while his old friends came to him. Don't worry, Peter, you can have older girls. We'll save your children, said his friends. Peter loved Aria and wanted to have her back with their children. He chatted with Aria every day. He knew who she was, but he loved her and she was very attractive, gorgeous young lady. He had special feelings when she was chatting with her. He dreamed about her, but he was afraid of her. He didn't tell anyone about his feelings. Aria's sister, a gorgeous vampire lady Morgana, loved Peter too, and she wanted to seduce him. She was jealous on Aria. She dreamed about handsome young Peter. Peter loved only Aria, and Morgana was his friend. Lysander, with his brother Cassius, discovered where was Selena's crown. It was on a planet full of dangerous dragons. The biggest dragon was their king and Selena's pet. Her dragon had her crown because Selena liked his pet, and she trusted only himself. Peter with his friends went to Dragon's planet, but Dragon's king was very smart and he liked gold. The Dragon's planet was full of zombies who lived there after Selena didn't want to have people for herself anymore. Peter with his friends came to Dragon's planet, but their battleship was destroyed, and Peter with his friends lived in the old castle on the hill. Aria with his secret commando of vampires has been hunting Peter the whole day. She knew about Peter's plans because her spies feel Peter's activity, and she talked with Peter when Peter was sleeping. Peter tried to show her his love, and Aria tried to seduce him, and she lied about their life in love. Then he'll be a vampire too. Peter didn't trust her, didn't tell anything about his plans. One day Peter's team was prepared for the last fight with the Dragon's King. The The first enemy were zombies. They were everywhere on the planet and they could kill them too. The second enemy were dragons and their third problem was their king. They have very good plan how to have Selena's crown. Peter wanted to go alone to Dragon's King and his friends will be covering in the shadow. Peter was very scared, but he knew that the only way how to destroy Selena's crown was to go alone to her bed as his slave. Dragon's King had very good mood when he saw Peter alone. "Come, my friend. I wanted to eat you, but Aria wants to have you for herself," said Selena's dragon. Aria was sitting on him with her swords while she was laughing about her good plan that was successful. She wanted to say something when Peter's friends came on another very big dragon. He was the true king of dragons. He met Peter while Peter with his team were discovering the planet. He wanted to help Peter because he was a good dragon. He waited for this situation very long, and this occasion was very good for killing his evil dragon brother. He didn't like his brother, but he didn't want to fight against him because he was his brother. But the situation was so bad that he tried to kill him and he helped Peter to destroy dangerous Selena's crown. Dragons attacked each other and Peter was fighting against Aria. Peter's friends were killing zombies that wanted to eat them. "Hi honey, you can still be my husband, but you have to betray your friends, your opinions, and you were my slave," said Aria. "I don't want to kill you, Aria, but I don't have any other way," said Peter, and they were fighting against each other. The good dragon won the battle, destroyed the dark crown with his fire, but Selena killed him after she had changed herself to a big dragon too. "Your plans are finished, you can stay here and die, but Peter will be my husband. He is a symbol of freedom and democracy. I can destroy democracy and freedom. I only wanted to use Aria because I wanted to marry with Peter and be my husband. Aria, I am your empress, I can do everything. That your games are finished now. Go away from my husband," said Selena. Peter didn't want to marry with a devil, and Aria was very angry on Selena because she trusts Selena, she was her idol. Aria has changed herself. She attacked as a vampire Selena, and Selena has changed herself to Aria. The fight was very long. Aria won the battle. She has killed Selena, but she was dead. Peter was crying, but Aria has changed herself to a human and she started to kiss Peter. Dragons killed the bad zombies because they were free, and big revolution destroyed Selena's empire. Peter's and Aria's children were free, and the big wedding of Peter and Aria was the biggest party in the universe. Peter and Aria loved each other. They lived together as a married couple in their house in peace and love. The end. This is, people, the end of the whole series about Aria, the Radiant Warrior. Thank you for listening and watching. I want to repeat that I'm doing my podcast and I'm writing my fairy tales because I want to practice my speaking skills in English. My fairy tales are not about the content. I don't want to have a prize for this. I'm doing it because I want to practice my speaking skills in English. My Peter's English podcast is about learning English. Thank you for watching, listening. Bye bye.